Stop adding value. One of his students once asked a well-known, very insightful teacher, "Hey, what difference do you hope to make in the world through all your teachings?" The response surprised the student because the teacher said, "I have no such hopes. The people who can hear and understand my message and my teachings don't need me, and those who can't hear me will never change anyway." So the student was kind of surprised, and he said, "Well, then why do you try to make a difference with what you teach?" And the teacher smiled and said, "Well, why do birds sing?" In his brilliant book, What Got You Here Won't Get You There by Marshall Goldsmith, he reveals 21 specific habits that hold people back from moving from the level that they're at to the next level of development. I highly recommend this book, which is more like a blueprint on how to shift your personality so that you can move from success to significance. I'm going to share with you one habit that I've been working on for the past year. It's a habit that has held me back in the past. And that habit is the practice of wanting to always add more value. Here's what I've noticed about my personality. When a teammate, or just about anyone, shares with me an idea, it's challenging for me to listen to them without sharing something that adds more value to their idea. For example, my director of operations would come to me and say, "Hey, I got this great idea. I want to ignite the referral program, go back to our past clients." Then he shares with me about his idea, the one that he's creating for the on-demand program where people can go through the program at their own pace. My instinct is to say, "Great idea. Then here's what we can do." And then I go off for the next 20 minutes and I tell him about my idea on what he could do with his idea. Here's the problem. I may improve the content of his idea by 5 or 10%, but I reduce his commitment to executing on his idea by 50% because I've taken ownership of the idea. Whatever I've gained by improvement of his idea, I lost in diminished commitment to the concept of executing on that idea. Goldsmith has taught me that this style of adding value, or adding too much value, got me to the place of being successful. But to create a significant team where everyone is contributing and committed to the execution of their ideas, yes, we can accomplish a lot more. I must let go of my constant need to add more value. I've been replacing this ongoing need to always add more value by breathing. When a person shares with me an idea, I take a nice deep breath and I say to myself, before you open your mouth, Joe, ask yourself, is what I'm going to say right now going to improve the chances that this idea gets executed on? Each day I get a little bit better. I'm becoming more silent or just saying, "Hey, great idea, run with it. I'm excited to see what you'll create." As a result, we've been creating and executing a whole lot more without me adding more value. Hey, let's work this out. Write 25 to 30 words to this direction question. What could and would you do to allow others to share their ideas without you adding more value to it? Now listen carefully. What could and would you do to allow others to share their ideas without you adding more value? 25 to 30 words. You got 1 minute. Begin. Well done. I love the thought that I allow others to share their ideas without me adding more value. I love the thought that this increases the opportunity for them to execute on their ideas. I'm Joe Stump, your guide by your side, and this is a 1-minute private workout. Have an amazing and fascinating day, raising your consciousness to the fact that adding more value doesn't mean you're going to get more done.